When it comes to tablets, the options for Android models are mostly made up of dirt-cheap budget devices, while iOS and Windows 10 are usually found on the high-end models, excluding Samsung. Well, some new mid-range options from Lenovo have arrived that should appeal to Android faithful who don't want to break the bank. The new Tab 4 series includes 4 models with 8 and 10-inch displays. Starting at the top of the line, the first is the Tab 4 10 Plus. This tablet features a 10.1-inch Full HD display, and is powered by a 64-bit Snapdragon 625 octa-core processor with up to 4 GB of RAM and up to 64 GB of internal storage. This is all paired with microSD card support for up to 128 GB of storage, a fingerprint sensor, and 8-megapixel rear 5-megapixel front cameras. There's also USB-C, dual front-facing speakers, and a 7000 mAh battery, all for a starting price of $279. For those who need a 10-inch display but a smaller budget, the Tab 410 is slotted just beneath the Plus variant. There's no pricing info yet, but this model uses a 10.1-inch 1280 by 800 screen with a Snapdragon 425 quad-core processor and just 2 GB of RAM. There's only 16 GB of storage, but there's still microSD card support for expanding that limit. The cameras have been downgraded to 5MP rear 2MP front, and there's no fingerprint sensor, but it still uses the same 7000 mAh battery, which should offer a full day of use. Next is the Tab 4 8 Plus, which is for users who would prefer the same specs as the Tab 4 10 Plus with a smaller screen. This model pairs a 8-inch Full HD display with the same Snapdragon 625 octa-core processor, and also offers up to 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage and microSD support. There's the same 8MP 5MP cameras as its bigger sibling, along with a fingerprint sensor, USB-C, 3.5mm headphone jack, and dual speakers, although the battery has been scaled down to 4850 mAh. Last is the Tab 4 8, which uses the same specs as the non-Plus Tab 410, paired with a smaller screen and battery. There's a 8-inch 1280 by 800 display, Snapdragon 425 quad-core processor, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of storage, 5MP rear 2MP front cameras, and USB-C, but the fingerprint sensor has been dropped. Via phone radar.